What if the next global crisis doesn't begin with missiles, but with a cable quietly snapping deep beneath the sea? Because under the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's busiest oil choke points, lies another invisible network powering the modern world: the internet, financial transactions, cloud servers, and AI systems. And now Iran may be turning those undersea cables into its newest weapon. The Strait of Hormuz is already crucial for global oil trade. Nearly 1/5 of the world's oil passes through this narrow waterway every day. But beneath those waters lies something even more critical in today's digital age: giant subsea fiber optic cables carrying almost the entire world's internet traffic. These cables connect Asia to Europe and the Gulf. And according to reports from Iranian state-linked media, Tehran is now exploring ways to control and profit from those digital arteries. Iranian military spokesperson Ibrahim Zolfagari recently said Tehran plans to impose fees on companies using these cables. That includes global tech giants like Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon. And the warning is clear: if companies don't comply, cable traffic through the region could face disruptions. It could delay global financial transactions, interrupt cloud services, hit oil exporting economies in the Gulf, and even affect countries like India that rely heavily on digital outsourcing and global connectivity. Iran is not just issuing warnings, it is also building a legal argument. Iran says international law may support the move. Tehran is citing the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, which allows coastal states to set conditions for infrastructure entering their territorial waters. Iranian media is also comparing Hormuz to Egypt's Suez Canal, where Cairo earns massive revenues from global trade routes. But legal experts say the comparison is complicated, because unlike the man-made Suez Canal, the Strait of Hormuz is a natural international waterway governed under a very different legal framework. This is where things get alarming. Nearly 99% of global internet traffic travels through subsea cables. If multiple cables are damaged during conflict, the consequences could ripple across continents. Banking systems could slow down, online payments could fail, stock market transactions may face delays, streaming, gaming, and business operations could suffer outages. And repairing those cables during wartime is extremely difficult. Repair ships need calm waters and days of stationary work, but in an active conflict zone, even approaching damaged cables becomes dangerous. Experts also warn that accidental damage is possible. Military vessels, anchors, explosions, or underwater drones. Even one major incident inside a narrow corridor like Hormuz could trigger widespread digital disruption. Many people may ask, why not simply switch to satellites? Because satellites cannot handle the same volume of global internet traffic. Experts say systems like Starlink are useful for remote connectivity, ships, or aircraft, but they are nowhere near capable of replacing massive fiber optic cable networks serving millions of users simultaneously. Which means the modern world still depends almost entirely on hidden cables beneath the sea. And that dependency is exactly what makes them vulnerable.